Today I have a super dope, versatile, shot creating 3-level threat. Now the way that you can use this build is either go out and get your own buckets because you are a shot creator, or you can even just spot up. Now this will be able to do both, and on top of that, you can get a little bit of defense out of this build as well. So I'm excited for this one. Hopefully you are too. I'm also super excited to let you guys know that we are doing a VC giveaway for the month of October. All you have to do is like this video right here and type in the comments shot creator. That's all you got to do. And then you will get your free entry to this VC giveaway. I got $25 for 4 lucky viewers. That's about 90 KVC. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Hopefully my math is mathing today, but I do believe it is 90,000 VC that you can get for free. I want 4 winners, and names will be drawn and winners will be hit up. I might have to either comment back to you or slide in your DMs, you know, so you can get your VC. All right. I want 4 winners by the end of October, beginning of November, and I want to keep this going. So go ahead and get your free entry on. But let's go ahead and create this shot creating 3-level threat. All right, so for our position, we are going with the shooting guard position. For our height, we are going with 6'6". I don't know what it is, but a lot of my guards this year have been either 6'5" or 6'6", and that is the sweet spot for me. You don't want to go too tall, like 6'7", 6'8". I've already been there, done that. So the cool thing is when I'm making all of these builds, I get to figure out what works, what doesn't, so I can get even better content out there for y'all. All right. So 6'6" is where it's at for me. Our weight, we're going to go 180 so we can float. Our wingspan, we are going with 6'9". All right. Now it's time to get to work. These attributes. You might actually be a little shocked at some of these attributes because here we go. All right, I'm not going to spoil it. Here we go. Close shot. We got an 80 for our close shot. We are going to be 3-level threats, so we will be able to finish at the rim, shoot the mid-range, and also shoot the 3. Driving layup. We were a little modest with this, but we went with a 75 with our driving layup. For our driving dunk, we went with an 85. So if we have to go into a role where we have to spot up and we can go for those backdoor cuts, we're going to do so. And I think we can really capitalize on that. All right. So for our driving layup, fast breaks, you know, driving dunk will help us in fast breaks as well. And then of course, you know, those backdoor cuts, we're on that. So yeah, we getting a bucket here. Standing dunk, we're not paying too much attention to that, so a 35 will be our standing dunk. Our post control will be a 32. Now it's time to become a 3-level threat. Well, a shot creating 3-level threat. All right. Mid-range, we went with a 94. 94, we're going to be 1, shot creating, and 2, we really wanted this to be our cheat code to unlocking all of those OP jump shot bases. And on top of getting any jump shot base of our choosing, we also start this build off with Gold Deadeye and Hall of Fame set shot specialist. Now, I doubt that this build gets to a 98 mid-range, but you don't need it because guess what? You got that tier 1+1 badge that is just free, and you can put that on this build right here for set shot specialist to give you a legend set shot specialist. So yes, you can spot up, and yes, you can actually get some contact dunk with this build as well. All right. So that is how we're starting off with this build. For our 3-ball, we can't disappoint. We got to go with a 90 here. So we're pretty covered when it comes to shooting. We're going to be taking those difficult shots. We still haven't even received our shifty shooter yet. We'll be getting that later on. But right now, we're looking pretty good. Now, if you want to use this build for the rec, you can do so, because with this build here, we have a 97 free throw. So you're always going to be getting some points. I love getting those free points at the line with those transition fouls. I love it. You know, anything that I can put on my stat sheet, I'm gonna put some, you know, attributes to it so I can get me some buckets. 97 is going to be our free throw. Pass accuracy, we went with a 71. I feel that this is good enough for any build, but unless you're a primary ball handler, I do think that you should be like low to upper 80s when it comes to the pass accuracy, just to be safe. Ball handle, we went with a 77 ball handle. For our speed with ball, we went with an 80. There we go. Now it's time for our defense. We want to be able to play defense. We're not going to be lockdown defenders. We're not going to be two-way shot creating 3-level threats. We are here to play offense, okay? But we don't want to be complete liabilities here. We at least want some defensive badges, you know? We went with a 50 for our interior defense. For our perimeter defense, we went with the bare minimum as a 74. This is going to give us our perimeter defensive badges on bronze. If you're good enough at the game and you have teammates, this should be more than enough, okay? You're not lockdowns. We're not aiming to be lockdowns. We're trying to pretty much neutralize those lockdowns. So this is what we're doing. Perimeter defense, 74. Our steal, though, is going to be an 85, because right now what's hot is those passing lane steals, and we need that interceptor at least on gold. Yeah, you know the cheese. We all know the cheese. It's time to take a part of that. Our block is going to be a 35. We're not trying to swat anything up out the gym. We are trying to get a bucket and hopefully not have too many buckets placed on our heads. You feel me? For our rebounding, we're not doing too much in the rebounding category. We kept the offensive rebound at a 25. Our defensive rebound, we went with a 60 just so we can unlock that rebound chaser on bronze. So we got it. Those long boards that, you know, shoot from the rim all the way down the court, we are going to be able to chase those down and get those. All right. Speed. We need speed. We at least want to move. Okay. We don't want to move like we in quicksand. We want to move like we are athletes here. So our speed is going to be a 90. Hopefully this is enough speed for us to run around the court, find our open spot, and take that jumper. Our agility, I wanted to make sure that I didn't sell this build and have a low agility, so we went with an 85 for our agility. Now, not only does agility help us get the rest of our bronze perimeter defensive badges, but agility also helps us get that shifty shooter. And having it on gold is more than enough. Okay, you can really do some scary things with this on gold. So that is exactly what we were aiming for. There we go. We are shot creators now. For our strength, we're not really too focused on strength, so we went with a 40 for our strength. And then for our vertical, we did go with an 80 vert. Whoa, we messed up somewhere. Hold on. We went with a 40 strength, an 85 agility, a 90 speed, a 60 25. There we go. All right, so yes, we can unlock a little bit of them contact dunks. We're trying to do something crazy here. We're trying to have fun, and I do think that this build will give you some fun. All right, so looking at the badges, we do have some pretty cool freaking badges. So limitless range, love to see it. It is our badge here on silver. We cannot get it anywhere higher, but I mean, if you want to use your +1 tier 1 badge, then you can have it on gold, but I don't think you really need that on gold. Everything else, we got bronze defensive badges except this this interceptor here, but everything else is pretty solid. We really cared about the set shot specialist so we can hit our shots. Then we cared about the shifty shooter so we can create our own shots. And then we're not slouches on defense. We can get a little bit of a contest. On top of that, we don't see you on offense. We are shooting over those. So we wanted to make it a little bit acceptable for the cap breakers. So all you really have to do is add one more cap breaker to your mid-range and you'll get the Hall of Fame Deadeye here. But other than that, you could probably just go with, you know, adding caps on your defense, maybe even more on your finishing if your heart desires that. We made it kind of flexible here. When it comes to takeovers, I think the best takeover for this build would probably be Clinic. I think I like Clinic. I put Clinic on one of my other builds. It is a Carmelo build. I put Clinic on that build. So at level 5, you get the driving layup boost, you'll get the mid-range boost, and then also your 3-point shot will have a boost. And you know, a 97 3 ball with a 99 mid-range, especially if you have shifty shooter, like this is going to be insane. If you really wanted to just focus on mid-range, I don't know why you would want to, but you could go with this just to go to level 5 and get your silky shooter. It is completely up to you. And you know, I would think Clinic would be the best. Yeah, I mean, you could go Satellite if you really wanted to have fun and kind of just troll, just because that deep bomber. But yeah, I think the more sensible one would definitely be Clinic. I would equip Clinic without a thought. But yeah, that's the takeover that we would go with here. And let's go ahead and show you guys exactly what we're coming out to be. And you see the shades, but we will be a shot creating 3-level threat. Now, the cool thing about this build is you can literally use it to create your own buckets, have fun, or you can use it as your team spot up. I'm trying to make builds for everyone. I don't want to just keep making, you know, either dribble builds or spot up builds, lockdown, you know what I'm saying? So everybody can have a lit build to look forward to later after you get rebirth or later when you stumble upon some VC. All right. Speaking of stumbling up on some VC, we still have that giveaway going on. So make sure to enter in the giveaway right here, right now. If you haven't already, smash a like and comment down below shot creator. And that's going to give you a free entry to our VC giveaway, where we're going to be giving 4 lucky viewers 90,000 VC. All right. Don't miss out. It's completely free. No cost to you. I'm just trying to give back to the community. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, then I promise you this video on this end card screen is an absolute banger. Go ahead and click on it so you can see that I'm not capping.